Yo, this is Eternal Plays, Pokemon LeafGreen. We're entering the Mount Moon as we're on our way to Cerulean City. And this place is crawling with Pokemon and Pokemon trainers alike. You see here. This is what you commonly see in this game, Zubat. If you want one, go ahead and capture one, but not my kind of thing. So Zubat, Poison Flying Dual type. Maybe you want it, maybe you don't. TM09 contains Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed is kind of cool new move, but I'm just gonna keep it for now. Do remember we are back in Generation 3 again, so... Geodude, that could be cool, but not as good as I like. But yeah, Generation 3 means that TMs only have one-time usage again, not like Generation 5, 6, and 7, and onwards. So there's still single time, and aside from 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is a bit lame, but that's fine. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here! Oh, cool. You face off against Last Iris inside the Mount Moon with Clefairy. Cool. We met Jigglypuff in the last episode, now we're gonna meet up against Clefairy. So Clefairy is a very mystical Pokemon. Whoa, that critical hit, quick attack was pretty cool. Sing does not work. Or it can work, but it missed. It tries again, but it still can't connect with singing against Rattata. Maybe it's deep or something, or just like singing. Or it comes to Encore from Clefairy, which is a bit lame. Because that means Encore means that you can only use your last used moves for the next few turns. So for example, that's why I saw you didn't have a choice for a quick attack for Rattata. But we beat Last Iris anyways. I lost? Yeah, you did. Oh, we move on. Around here we have the ladder down here if you want to go. Let's see what item we get from this place. It's another Zubat. Not my type of Pokemon I would like to fight, but that's fine, not like we have a choice. This place is crawling with Zubat. You get a potion. Oh, it's nice with a potion. What do you think? What? Don't sneak up on me! Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't know we were that kind of guy. We face off against Super Nerd Joven. He has a Magnemite. Well, that's a cool new Pokemon. So, Magnemite is a Pokemon that has a change in Generation 1. Since Generation 2 introduced a Steel type, Magnemite has been changed from Electric to Steel Electric. That means he's still Steel Electric in this game. So I have to Tail Whip a bit to get him to actually becoming hurtful a bit. Magnemite with Thunder Shock, because that's the move to use. Pretty damaging. I'm gonna another Tail Whip on Magnemite because his Steel type will prevent him from striking at me. Metal Sound. My special defense goes down 2 levels. Next Thunder Shock will take me out. Quick attack on Magnemite. I crit, but it's not very effective because it's a Steel type as well. Oh no, Supersonic. That means Rattata is now confused. I can hit myself instead of hitting the opponent. We'll see where it goes. Rattata hurts itself. That's lame. Another Thunder Shock to finish off Rattata. Unfortunate, but Rattata, goodbye. Okay. We have Mankey, Bulbasaur, Pidgey in either run. So the best choice here is to use Mankey. Because Magnemite is now a Steel type from Generation 2 onwards, that means it's weak to fighting. Low Kick. That's a KO to Magnemite right there. Because of the 2 Tail Whips from Rattata, makes Mankey go up to level 11. And now Mankey also learns Karate Chop, which is even a better move in my opinion than Low Kick. Next up will be Voltorb. Voltorb is a pure electric type Pokemon. It's also a very quick Pokemon. Electrode was the fastest Pokemon in Generation 1. It's still one of the fastest Pokemon in the whole of Pokemon today. Voltorb's evolutional form. I'll stick with Vine Whip because of the stab bonus here. Screech from Voltorb will reduce my defense levels by 2, which makes this more punishing. Another Screech from Voltorb, which reduces my defense level even further to -4 now. If Voltorb is to tackle me now, it will take a lot of damage. But he missed! So much for that Screech tackle combination. How can even Screech work if you don't even hit with tackle? Bulbasaur's level 15, getting strong. Next up will come the moves of a grass type. We get a poison powder. Now we can poison our enemies if we want to, only 75% chance, but poison can be cool, so I'm gonna take away growl. I don't really use a lot of growls to reduce attack power, so down with the poison powder and in with... Now also get sleep powder. That's actually probably even better. Better to put my sleep in my... Oh, I just took away tackle. Not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Don't really use much tackle anyway, Swine Whip is probably more useful. So sleep powder. And then we have sleep powder, poison powder for Super Nerd Joven's defeat. My Pokemon won't do! Well, that's unfortunate for you, Mr. Super Nerd. We got Rattata KO, that's unfortunate, but we'll have to survive without it. We can of course go to the Pokemon Center again outside if we want to heal it up, perhaps we should. Another Geodude. It's got a Geodude, Zubat, and maybe one more we can face inside here, but that's fine. Generally, rock types are really good against physical attacks. It's just that when they face against a special attacker or something that is stronger against them in terms of type, they just lose so quickly. That's why I don't really like rock type Pokemon. It's just they're just too weak. Being weak to grass and water is a disadvantage. Same with ground, but ground generally is a bit stronger because their types are really strong against some moves like electric and fire. Hate ground. Let's just go outside to get Rattata up again. Rattata just got taken out so hardly by Magnemite. That's also because Rattata has really low defenses, so if you want to have Rattata survive, you have to stick it out a bit more. I didn't have to do that, so that's a bit lame for me, but that's fine. See if I can get level up on Magikarp and Nidoran female throughout the next episode or two as we go through Mount Moon. We're in again. Some more wild Pokemon to face. We don't really have access to Repel. Oh, look at this one. This is an interesting Pokemon. Paris. Paris is 4 times weak to fire because it's a grass and the bug type. Also means it's a 4 times weakness to flying. It's a bit slow Pokemon, has access to all these kind of spores, and generally it's not that really crap Pokemon. But it's a bit of a Pokemon of mixed use, should we say. Go down this ladder here, we can move around. Need more Pokemon to find down here. Another Paris. Feel free to, fight it and beat it if you really like to, but generally it's not really a good Pokemon. Grass, bug is a bit of a mix. Oh, we have an item here. Another Zubat. Yeah, there's a lot of Zubats, get used to it. Zubat is probably one of the most common Pokemon in caves in at least Generation 1 and 2, probably even 3. A star piece. That's nice to have. Let's go back up the ladder again. Another Zubat. Man, these Zubats are a pest. Nothing really much we can do about it though, because these star pieces will be good because they give a good amount of money at this kind of early stage in the game. More Pokemon! Come on, give us a break. Level 6 Paris. I'm just gonna walk out on this Paris. Sorry, but not really my thing. Rit? Still? Paris is like almost more common in the bottom floor than on the top floor where we are coming from. I wish I had repels, but it's just too early in the game with repels, so that's a bit unfortunate. Another battle up here. Zubat this time. Zubat is actually not a bad Pokemon now because of the evolution to Crobat from Generation 2 and onwards. Generally I still don't really like it, but it can be a good choice for you if you really want one. But the Zubats are common, you can say that. They are common and painful. This guy doesn't even want to fight. Okay. This trainer doesn't even want to fight me. At least the Zubat wants to fight and they're annoying. Give me a break. You got a Moonstone. That's an evolutionary stone to evolve Pokemon like Clefairy and Jigglypuff to their next levels. But remember that when you evolve Pokemon with an evolutional stone, usually it means they will not learn any other moves throughout their evolutional leveling up. But some do, and most don't. So we'll have to rely on TMs here. And a revive, which is very crucial item to get your Pokemon up if they're getting KO'd. And the Zubat swarm keeps on rolling here. Not really what I'm into, but I guess we just have to, you know, stick with it and hope for the best. And what are these people? Is this the Team Rocket people we're talking about at Pewter City and in the Pokemon Center just outside Mount Moon? Geodude keeps on swarming. Not really interested. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. Well, what if I want to? Yeah, this seems to be a lacking. Team Rocket Grunt with Rattata. Level 13 Rattata as well. It's getting a bit stronger. I'll strike first because... Oh, wow! What a nice quick attack. That's a lucky strike. We take down Rattata 2 levels higher because of getting a critical hit. Good thing, Rattata. My one is looking good. Level 12 now. One more level for Hyper Fang. Next up will be Sandshrew. I'll stick to my Bulbasaur for this. Simply because Sandshrew's ground type makes it so vulnerable to grass type Pokemon like Bulbasaur. We saw that in the Pewter City Gym where we fought off against the Sandshrew, and we took it out with 2 Wine Whips. It survives 1 because it's just single type, so it doesn't take blood damage like a Geodude does. Whoa! It still took a full hit. Guess the level difference were too good here. Bulbasaur getting close to 16, that's pretty good. I'm steamed. Well, your Pokemon choice is a bit weak. Maybe you shouldn't mess with Pokemon trainers instead of worrying about me messing with adults. But then again, I'm used to my character being called a kid in Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon White, and now Pokemon Leaf Green. I guess people just later like to call you a kid. But I will probably say I'm most older than most characters in this game, except for maybe generally older people, so yeah. Let's walk around here. Man, I wish I had repels. This is annoying. Not really much we can do, just have to swipe our way through here. Through this Geodudes, these Zubats, Paras. Ugh. Another one. I mean, Geodude is not that bad anymore after they changed a bit of the types. It's just in general, they're just not that good. Another Rocket member here. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. Fossils, eh? But if I find them first? We face off against a Rocket Grunt with 2 Pokemon. The first will be Rattata. We had luck against the last Rattata, now we have 1 level disadvantage instead of 2. A quick attack lands. No crit this time. Whoa, they tell it can be dangerous because this might actually KO Rattata of mine if he uses a 12th move now. Tackle. Oh, I survived! Barely, I have 2 health, 1 health left. Good riddance. That was close. Next up is Zubat, a poison flying, so Mankey Bulbasaur is not really good to use here. I'll go with Pidgey here. Mankey is weak to flying moves. Can't really do much move damage against the poison flying, which is 4 times resistant to fighting. But I'll stick with Gust. Supersonic from Zubat onto Pidgey, which means I'm confused. Might hit myself instead of hitting the other Pokemon. Let's see what I do. But Pidgey fights off. It goes with a Gust on Zubat. Doesn't do too much damage. Confused again. But Pidgey still reliant. Still hits Zubat with a Gust. Leech Life from Zubat onto Pidgey. Not very effective. Does 1 damage. Heals for 1 health. That is because Leech Life is a bug type move. Oh, my confusion is off. Whoa! Almost a KO on Zubat there. Another Leech Life hitting for 1 damage. And Zubat is in critical condition now. Let's finish off with a tackle. And the Zubat goes down. Well done, Pidgey. Level 13 Pidgey. Well done. Pidgey's going strong. There's quick attack as well, which means we have the advantage against quicker Pokemon, and we beat Team Rocket Grunt, the second one. Ugh, No, I'm mad. Well, maybe you should be better trainer then, I guess. Nothing up here, let's go up. Maybe not. Paris. I forgot that Rattata is almost KO'd. Let's run away so we can heal up my Rattata. Let's see. Potion onto Rattata, please. There we go. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Oh, damn. This guy is a greedy one. Super Nerd Miguel with 3 Pokemon. Grimer. Well, Grimer is a kind of nasty Pokemon. It's a poison type, single type. It's a bit tanky poison type. But the pound is not that very, shall we say, unnerving. Poison gas miss. Good thing for us. Quick attack. Oh, the pound. Ooh, Rattata, come on. Good boy, Rattata. Takes down the Grimer. A lot of XP. Almost level 13. Next up is Coughing. Another poison type. Another tanky poison type. I'll have to go with Pidgey for this one, I think. I should go with Mankey too, but the thing is that Mankey doesn't really do well against the poison types because the fighting type doesn't really have the advantage. I'll go with Pidgey instead against Coughing. So Coughing is a poison type. We'll hit it off with a flying type. Smog, which is a very weak poison type move that has a chance of poisoning. Luckily doesn't really poison me. I can do my another gust. It's for about 1/5 of the damage. Tackle from Coughing. I'll now land another gust onto Coughing. Since I need to do at least 2 more hits on Gust before I can take it out. Yeah, 1 more should do it. Another Smog. Again, Smog is a poison type move. Has a chance to poison, but not that very high. Oh, it survives! Poison gas miss. Let's finish off with a quick attack. There we go. And Coughing goes down. Well done, Pidgey. Almost level 14. Next up is Voltorb. Maybe we should just put a Magikarp now. Yeah, I know a good choice to use Magikarp against the Voltorb, but Magikarp doesn't even have an attacking move. It's just about giving Magikarp the chance to get XP. So just get a Magikarp, switch out Magikarp with other Pokemon we use, like I'll use my Bulbasaur here. So out with Magikarp in the Bulbasaur against Voltorb. Voltorb will get another hit with a Screech, which will reduce my defense by 2. Now go with Vine Whip. Voltorb will charge now, which is a new move from Generation 2. This means that Voltorb with charge will do more damage with electrical moves upcoming. Tackle misses, good for us. Vine Whip again hits. 1 more Vine Whip should do it. Screech from Voltorb to reduce my defense further by 4. Vine Whip hits, and the Voltorb goes down. How much will Magikarp go up in XP now? You get 132 on Bulbasaur. Same Magikarp. Magikarp goes to level 6. Ah well, 1 level, that's good. Level 6. Okay, I'll share! Oh really? You're gonna share? That's great news! We'll each take a fossil. No being greedy! Okay, so we get a fossil now. Which one should we take? We can take the Helix Fossil or the Dome Fossil. So Dome Fossil gives Kabuto, and the Helix Fossil gives you Omanyte. Now, the thing is that Omanyte is more of a special attacker, while Kabuto is more of an attacker. But since moves doesn't have attack and special attack based, I just don't see any reason to use Kabuto over Omanyte. So I'll be taking the Helix Fossil. Helix Fossil for us. Alright then, this fossil is mine. So yeah, that's the basic choice you have. Now you took one of the fossils, you will not be able to take the other fossil. That's fine. Let's use a potion onto Rattata. Let's use a potion onto Pidgey as well. See what I said about potions before going to Route 3 from Pewter City? It'll be useful. Another wild Pokemon. These are cravenous damaging. Mother Rattata. Get an antidote, which is nice. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this episode. We're going through Mount Moon. We got ourselves a fossil. We don't even know how to use this fossil for as of yet, but perhaps we'll get something out of it in the future. Remember, Helix Fossil for Omanyte, Dome Fossil for Kabuto. It will be a time before we can get to use those fossils, but we'll get them eventually. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time as my story of Pokemon LeafGreen continues.